welcome to Sheboygan Falls High School and Zell Field and Plymouth Panther football. Tonight the Plymouth Panthers travel to Sheboygan Falls to take on the Falls Falcons in a matchup of conference powers. And hello again everybody, it's Brad Balbrick along with Mike Briggs, and tonight the Panthers come off a big win from Two Rivers last week, and Falls coming in 0-3, and Panthers 2-1, and a rivalry is always a rivalry, no matter what, Mike.
We've seen years where it could be just exactly like that, a team struggling and a team on the winning side, and it still comes down to the last play.
Yep.
It's just the way it is between Falls and Plymouth. We're going to miss it now. This is the last year Sheboygan Falls and Plymouth will be in the same conference.
I think they're working on a non-conference schedule so that rivalry stays alive. It'll be interesting to see in which sports it actually stays alive.
Yeah. But the Plymouth Panthers do have an edge if you look at some of the numbers tonight, but you can never tell in a game that's that has a lot of emotion.
And the weather tonight is nothing but miserable, and you never know what that does. Does it favor one team or the other? We're not quite sure. But weather, when it's wet like this, is always an equalizer, if anything.
That's right. It gets everything kind of, the running game slip a little more. It just kind of keeps everybody close.
You can simplify your defense a little bit to say we're going to take the running game away and make them throw the ball, and it's not always going to be the case. But you just hope that the kids can have the success that they're capable of having tonight. This ball ready to get underway, and here's the kick. It's a spinning kick. It's going to one hop, and we have a dead ball here. We have offside penalty on the Sheboygan Falls Falcons.
I'm sure that's not the way the Falcons wanted to start the game, because they're going to be backing up a little bit and kicking again.
Well, we have
I should mention this game is being brought to you by the backers, the TV 14 backer crew. I'll be giving you their names and a little something about each of them as we go through tonight. Find out how you too can be part of the backer crew. Get a hold of us at TV 14.
Deep for the Panthers is number 2, Jake Schneider, and number 25, Sam Staling. Given that first kick, bounced out in ahead of them, hope they're aggressive, get it on the fly, and get after it. And Staling's going to do just that. Catches it at about the 20, brings it up to about the 30, gets it outside, he's in the gap, out to the edge, breaks a tackle, he has a chance to go, he needs one block. He's got great speed, 10, 5, touchdown, 80-yard kickoff return for the Panthers. And I'll tell you, he had a nice seam there and had only break one tackle, and the rest was speed, Mike.
Not the way Sheboygan Falls wanted to start the game, but let's remind ourselves, last week, the Plymouth Panthers gave up exactly the same thing. They gave up a touchdown on the opening kickoff, and then Two Rivers never scored again.
Exactly. I don't think you're going to see that out of the Panthers tonight. Sheboygan Falls cannot afford to spot us 7 points like we spotted Two Rivers. I was concerned last week in Two Rivers that we spotted them 7 points on the opening kickoff. You don't like to see that happen. Kick is up, and it is good by Weinbauer. Weinbauer solid all year, I should say, and has done a real nice job.
The Plymouth Panther Booster Club thanks all the fans of Panther football and the many businesses in our community who support our cause. Our goal is to support the coaches and modeling young men to do well on the field and even better in life. Thank you to TV Community 14, Plymouth Community 14, in filming and broadcasting Panther football games for many years. Keep up the good work. As always, go Panthers. And the Osthoff Resort, a four-diamond AAA property in Elkhart Lake, currently is hiring for full and part-time positions. Students and adults are encouraged to apply. We're looking for that part-time job or seeking a career. Check it out, www.osthoff.com. Discover unique, exciting employment opportunities in guest services, housekeeping, restaurant, culinary, and spa. The Osthoff in Elkhart Lake.
Join the Osthoff team. Do it today. They're willing to take you on.
That's right.
But the Panthers will now kick off after 14 seconds of play here.
Yep.
And a little different look here tonight, Mike. The visiting Panther team and visitor spectators are on the opposite side of the field as normal because they're doing some renovations here.
Yes.
And now we have temporary seating here. Weinbauer ready to kick off. Panthers will kick it down into the corner down there, and this one's going to go out of bounds.
I'm not sure.
And
Yes, it does. So it's going to be good field position for the Falcons.
You don't want to see that because that's a 40-yard spot at the 40. As a spot at the 40-yard line, I believe. And you hate seeing that. Weinbauer's actually kicked really well down into the corner down there, and they really work hard. They're going to spot at 35. That's high school rule, 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Falls Falcons. Well, the weather is miserable enough that we're going to have a tough time seeing numbers and getting everybody acclimated here. We're going to go with their starting lineup, Panthers starting lineup here. I'll give that to you in just a second.
Periodically, I'm going to have to explain to everybody it's not your TV set. It's us wiping the camera off. The wind in our face along with the rain.
Dive over the left side. Tackle there by Oleg and Holdridge.
Tackle by Matt Oleg.
Kurt Zolp doing his best to keep that camera lens free of water tonight.
Gain about long 2, almost 3. Be second in long 7. Just underway here in the first quarter. Brad Valbrick along with Mike Briggs. Here's that defensive front line for you. On the nose is Cole Meyer. At right end is Ryan Brooks. Left end is, left end is Ryan Brooks, and right end is Matt Oleg. Dive over the right side. Panthers defend it well. Be a little gain of about 1 or 2. Brought down there by Brooks.
Tackle by Albers.
And Albers.
So the big third down situation for the Falcons here. They know they don't want to go 3 and out after giving up that kickoff return.
In the linebacking core, you have Williford, Tyler Williford in the middle backer. The inside linebackers that surround him are Jared Holdridge and Isaac Ullman. Outside linebackers are Gabe Meyer and Zach Albers, who made the last tackle. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Wow, I was going to say, I think they
come
had
out
it
at
covered
Eagle.
there right away.
Double slot. Shotgun, and delay a game is going to be the call here.
Boy, that's exactly what they don't need. Now it's going to be 3rd and over 10, almost 11, 12, right?
That's all about getting that play in and out, and sometimes if it just doesn't flow right, it really hurts your offense, and they had a tough time getting that play in. Quarterback for the Falcons is number 11. That's Ryan Schmidt. He's a junior.
Sheboygan Falls has to get ahead of the 45 for that first down, so they've got almost a dozen to get here.
And throwing in this weather is a tough order. Seam route right through the hands.
Boy, that was a nice pass.
That's intended for number 34, McKinser, a senior running back. Slips through his hands. I tell you, he's going to get that first down if he corrals that ball.
He was wide open.
Well, it's 3 and out here for the Sheboygan Falls Falcons. Panthers now to receive a punt, probable punt. Back deep is Zach Kane.
Boy, Zach Kane had a great baseball season, and then he's right here playing a great game of football this year.
Decent snap. Good punt. In this weather, Kane will receive it inside the 30, and they'll make the tackle.
Actually loses
and
yards,
no return.
Brad.
He might have lost a yard, but he was trying to get to the wall, and I got to give him credit. He was trying to get out there. Great coverage by the Falcons. Williford almost got to the point where he could get a hand on that punt, but came up a little bit short. Hey, not bad field position since we let them start at their 35.
That's true. That's true. Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler and the staff of Advanced Eye Care can provide you with all of your eye health needs, whether it's vision, eye health, testing, or a new pair of glasses. Let Tim and Cheryl Ziegler help you out at Advanced Eye Care.
Direct snap to the quarterback and over the right side for Staling. Staling is going to gain about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Let's set that offensive line for you. In center, at center is Tyler Litke. Left guard is Mitch Meyer, flanked by left tackle Cole Bruging. On the right side is right guard Derek Schweiger and Matt Oleg at right tackle.
Second down and 2.
Give to Stilling over the right side. He's going to gain about 2 or 3 yards. A yard and a half. He's going to be real short, real close to the first down, depending upon the spot.
Tackled by Austin Elsey.
And I believe it's going to be enough.
I think it is.
Indeed it is. You know, I don't think you're going to see a whole lot fancy out of Panthers tonight, given the weather.
Right.
Plus, you know, they had to pull out some stops last week, and it might be a little conservative tonight just to keep something in the bank here a little bit against another competitive foe.
Yep.
First and 10 at the Panthers' 37-yard line. Gavin Falk at quarterback. Quick bubble screen here to Williford on that bubble screen. Breaks a tackle.
Pass by Falk complete to Williford.
If he doesn't break that tackle, it's for a loss.
Well, the kid really had him in his sights. He just didn't put a pad on him. He arm tackled him, and you're never going to arm tackle Tyler Williford. He's
No,
a
you're
real
not.
strong, strapping kid. He runs low to the ground, and he'll break an arm tackle pretty easily, and that's what he did right there. Brings up 2nd and 3. Almost to the 45-yard line now. Falk will take the snap, and we have a
Flags on the play.
flag on a play. We have an offside.
Panthers.
Yep, a wideout. I believe Schneider got started early and went across the line of scrimmage. That's kind of a mistake you just can't afford to have.
No, got to clean those up.
Very seldom do you see an offsides on the offense. That might have been a missed call because if it was movement, it's a legal procedure.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
offsides, you have to line up offsides.
Maybe they had too many on the line of scrimmage.
That would be a play that they would call after the play was run.
Yeah.
And truthfully, you cannot have too many people on the line of scrimmage. Falk will roll right
wide
and throw
open.
a screen
The
to the
screen.
left. Stealing down the sideline. Out in front of him, nice job of blocking is Cole Bruging. Well set up with a roll right, throw back left to a screen. Mike, that was very well set up.
Nearly a 20-yard gain, Brad.
First and 10 Panthers now in Falcon territory. 7:56 left in this first quarter. Panthers lead 7-0 on an 80-yard kickoff return to begin the game. Panthers at the Falcon 41-yard line right now. Falk gives the ball over to Stealing. Stealing over the right side, spins.
That was a pretty good haul.
Well, you know, if that weak side lineman gets to the linebacker a little bit sooner, he can cut back against that, and they're going to talk about that at halftime a little bit.
On the play. 2nd and
Set up that block, so gain of 5 will be 2nd and 5. Kind of weird looking across the field and not seeing purple and gold, and it's all black and orange. Different look tonight. Falk under center on this one. Williford in the eye with Stealing and give to Williford. Williford over the right side.
Boy.
He's just breaking tackles.
Wow.
They're putting arms on him, but nobody's putting a pad on him. And Williford's going to be down to about the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Well, you know, he's a pretty big kid. He
He's
runs
a good-sized
very, very
kid.
hard.
And he keeps his body low to the ground, and he keeps contact with the ground.
Yep.
You know, not that he shuffles, but he's got his foot contact on the ground a lot. He was what we call maybe like a mutter kind of thing, you know. And this is perfect weather for Williford, I think. Falk will take the snap and give it to Stealing over the right side, left side rather. Stealing's going to go down inside the 15, down to about the 11. It'll be another first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, and Stealing, I mean, he's getting 8-9 yard at the pop right now. The offensive line is doing a wonderful job.
He's surprisingly fast.
He's a tracker.
Yep.
You know, he runs track and he runs very well, but he does a nice job of seeing the field and keeping his feet moving, and he's a good running back. He's only a junior. Shotgun formation, Williford on the right, Stealing on the left. This one goes to Stealing over the right side. He's down inside, touchdown Panthers. 11-yard touchdown run by Stealing. Not a whole lot of resistance there, Mike.
No, they're going to have to talk over a few things. They've got Williford and also to deal with. They just haven't been able to stop either of them.
They ran over right side behind Zach Albers and Matt Olig, and it was cleared out. Nice job by both those offensive linemen.
I'm not sure it was a big enough hole that Scott Richards could have made it through, but it was still a pretty good hole.
He would have had to turn sideways at least, or not. And the extra point attempt is good by Weinbauer. 14-0 Panthers with 6:20 left in the first quarter.
Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales is one-stop shop for all of your appliance needs. Jim's a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances, including washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, ice makers, microwaves, garbage disposal, and everyday service in the Plymouth area. 892-2333, 892-2333. That's Jim's Appliance Repair and Service and Sales. Van On Auto Group of Plymouth takes a straightforward approach to helping our customers solve credit problems with assisting in rebuilding their credit with an auto loan. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Joe Van Horn Chevrolet and Sheboygan County Budget Auto are dedicated to making your car buying experience enjoyable as possible. Stop in and check them out. VHCars.com. The Plymouth Panthers take the opening kickoff for a touchdown. They cause a 3-and-out, and then they turn right around and march it down the field.
Exactly. Great start for the Panthers, and I'm going to make a bold prediction here, Mike. Panthers are going to take care of business tonight. Here's a kick down to, in this weather, down to about the 6-yard line by Weinbauer.
A lot of room. He's outside.
There's a flag.
Not very good coverage by the Panthers, but I think we got a break.
We have a holding penalty back about the 30-yard line.
That's too bad because that was a good run back.
Well, that's one thing about our kickoff team is they like to kick it down to the, the corner, but you got to prevent them from getting to this edge. Because when you get to this edge, you better put them down on the ground early. Otherwise, if they get out here, they got a lot of running to do.
He was wide open. I feel bad about that holding call because that negates a great run back.
Absolutely. Holding penalty was right around the 31. It'll bring it back to the 21. 1st and 10 Falcons. Panthers get a break there.
They would have been near midfield.
They were on midfield territory. They're at midfield territory. Absolutely. We'll try to set the rest of the defense for you this time around.
Well, I saw some holding on that last play.
Well, Oleg had a tough time getting off his block. And, when I coached defensive line, I always told the kids, I said, don't come whining to me. You got to be able to get off a block. If an official can't see the hold, it's because you're not getting the right kind of technique to make him see the hold, And I think Oleg was trying to show the hold, but not in the right way I would want to see it. 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line of the Falcons.
I want to thank Mike Henning, meteorologist Mike Henning, said this rain would stop by game time.
Oh, absolutely. Mike does a great job of
Yeah, he sure called that one wrong. He's a regular Willard Scott.
1st down Falcons. Tackled there by Williford, Oleg, Ullman.
Yeah. Albert the Alley Cat could have called the weather better than Mike Henning.
Now, you're dating yourself by saying Albert the Alley Cat.
Kaiser helped me. It was Kaiser that called that.
Kaiser, or is that Abe Lincoln over there? I'm not sure.
Oh, anyway, 1st down for the Falcons.
There's a pitch to the outside. Panthers fill it quite well. Does a nice job running the seam there.
The Falcons are doing a lot of things nice. They really are.
Gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
You can't ask any more of a 1st down play to get you 6 yards.
Try to set the rest of that defense for you. At the safety position is Zach Kane. At defensive backs are Brady Grappentine and Sam Staling. That sets that defensive line for you, or defensive setup for you. Brings up 2nd and 4. Here's a little bit of a counter. Nice job of turning the ball in by Oleg. Got to have a little bit better feel from your linebackers there.
Yep.
Overran that just a little bit. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the play, 3rd and 3.
The one thing about the Plymouth Panthers, they're always very well prepared. Coach Canals can almost call the play from the sideline that they're going to run against you by the formation, or be within 3 or 4 plays, to tell you the truth. It's they just do a great job of preparing the kids.
They're a good study. They really do study hard.
3rd and 2. Give over the right side. Ball is
Fumble.
loose.
I think it was a
Panthers
fumble.
have it. The hit there was done by, I'm going to say,
Fumble on the play recovered by the Panthers.
I'm going to say Gabe Meyer put the hit on him, number 22.
Might have been recovered by number 40, though. I'm not sure.
Ullman.
Yeah.
Ullman, I believe, got on that ball. Panthers will take over in Falcon territory. Yeah, I believe number 22, Gabe Meyer, put the hit on the ball.
Well, they were struggling to get that first down, and
It was going to be
sometimes
close no
happens.
matter what, but giving up the ball right there, boy. Straight drop for Falk. Falk looking long.
Well, they're going deep.
I tell you, I think if Zach keeps running, he could have had that ball to the outside because the Falls kid wasn't catching up to it, but Zach Kane kind of slowed down and wanted to catch it at the highest point, which is not a bad strategy. But that ball kind of sailed a little bit to the outside, and he didn't make the adjustment. Well thrown ball by Falk. Well thrown ball.
And that's a sophomore.
Absolutely.
You know, that's a sophomore. Goodness.
Of course, the Panthers lost their starting quarterback, Bukini, early on in the season, first game.
First game, yeah.
He'll be back in about 4 more weeks possibly. Stealing over to the right side, finds a gap. He's going to gain about 5 or 6. About 6-yard gain. And they're going to mark it about the 36-yard line.
All of 5.
All of 5. And now they move it up to 6. I was right the first time.
You're right. They got 6 yards. It's 3rd and 4.
Well, this is definitely 4-down territory for the Panthers.
Yeah.
No way are they going to punt the ball away.
No.
You know.
No.
Coach Grind going for the jugular a little bit with that long throw. I don't know how much else you're going to see. Stealing over the same play over the right side. He's going to drag.
He's going to get the first down.
He's going to drag an opponent for first down. Stealing's going to get the first down inside the 30 down about the 29-yard line. I tell you, if you'd have seen that gap earlier, made a hard cut. But in this turf, it's hard to make a hard cut.
You can't make it tonight.
1st and 10 inside the 30, down about the 29. Plymouth Panthers in their second conference game defeated Two Rivers last week pretty handedly.
Yes, they did. Surprisingly.
It's supposed to be a pretty good game. Both teams not playing with their starting quarterbacks, but Williford pick it up, and he'll get to the outside. He's going to gain some yardage. He'll punish a few people and get down inside the 25 down about the 22-yard line.
What could have been a loss, he turns into an 8-yard gain.
Well, again, you know, if you're going to arm tackle Tyler Williford, you're not going to tackle him. Falk in the middle here with Williford on the right and Stealing on the left. I think you'll see Stealing over the right side. This has been a heavy diet of the same play. Cut back against the grain. He's going to take it down at about the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Panthers lead 14-0 early on here, and right now it's been all Panthers.
Right.
Although the Falcons were moving the ball and gave it up on a turnover.
They were.
You know.
They had a couple first downs there, and they looked like they were putting it together.
Stealing with an 80-yard return and about 11-yard touchdown. He's got 2 touchdowns on the evening. Williford, bubble screen here, cuts back inside, down inside the 5, down to about the 2. I'm going to tell you something, Mike. The kid that actually brought him down didn't want to hit him. He kind of grabbed him and threw him down. You see Williford coming. He's what, 270? Excuse me. He's more like 290.
Yeah.
And he'll come right at you, and boy, he's a bull. 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 3.
Yeah, we're cleaning that lens, trying to keep a clear lens on this. It's rain coming right in our face.
Williford over the right side. He's going to come in and not quite get into the end zone. Well defended by the Falcons. They'll bring up 2nd and goal, and still in the first quarter. Counting down about 50 seconds left.
Should have one more play.
We'll have one more play in this quarter. At least one more play.
Yes.
Second and goal at the 1 yard line. 14-0 Panthers looking to add on here. Williford over the right side. And he's going to be stymied right there.
He's not going to get it.
He is not, and that'll end this first quarter. Panthers with a 14-0 lead. They'll bring up 3rd and 1. You know, that's a little bit of Coach Grahn saying, I want to reward Williford. We've had 2 stealing touchdowns. Let's go to Williford. Well, you can do it out of a whole lot of different formations, but they can get on the edges a whole lot quicker. We're going to switch sides. They're going to come over to the left side of your screen for the start of the second quarter, and that'll do it. First quarter, 14-0 Panthers.
Missed opportunity is going to leave a person full of regret, which is why Miller & Belt Incorporated has given you so many opportunities to get a new Simplicity tractor and lawnmower. You'll find season-ending deals at Miller & Belt. Also remember preseason savings on those Simplicity snowblowers. I hate to say it, but Simplicity snow blowers. That's Miller & Belt, 893-4211. Also, visit the Paddock Club located in downtown Elkhart Lake, where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques. Fantastic pasta, bread, house smoked meat, sandwiches, much more. Stop in Tuesday for their special small plates. Tapa Tuesday, open Tuesdays through Sundays, serving dinner in the bar, dining room. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. That's the Paddock Club. And Community Bank and Trust proudly supports Panther Athletics. Show your Panther pride with Panther Spirit checks available at all Community Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Plymouth Panthers owning that first quarter.
14-0, and they're knocking on the door again. They're down about the 1 foot line, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. You're not going to see them kick a field goal here.
No.
Even if they don't get the touchdown here. They're going to try to push it in there and make a statement here in this beginning of the second quarter.
But you got to hand to Sheboygan Falls. They've stopped them twice on short yardage.
Absolutely. In fact, I think Wilford might have lost a half a yard on that last carry.
I think he's
not very well blocked at the point
I'm
of
not
attack.
Sure I'd give him, I think it's going back to Staling. Let Wilford lead that block.
And a touchdown to Jake Schneider. Nice pitch and catch.
That was probably a good call when you think about the big picture, because they had everybody in the box.
They had everybody in the box looking for Williford. Williford went in motion to the right side, so now they're keying the Panthers' right side, and then you rolled to the left side. He had another kid open. If Schneider wasn't open, I think the tight end Albers was open in the back of the end zone too. 20-0 with 11:53 left in the second quarter, just underway in the second quarter. Brad Volbrick along with Mike Briggs and Junior Zolp on the camera, and Gary Kaiser making sure it's all happening. And the kick is good. 21-0 Panther lead with 11:53 left in that second quarter.
Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, located behind McDonald's in Plymouth, has a fine selection of furniture, including sliders, sofas, gliders, recliners, tables, mattresses, bedroom sets, dining room sets, full set of leather sofas and chairs, plus a whole lot more. Stop in and take a look around at Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom. You'll be delighted with what you see. Papa Murphy's offers custom-made take-and-bake pizzas featuring high-quality, fresh toppings, generously layered on dough made fresh each morning. Experience a home-baked aroma of a convenient, delicious pizza. That's Papa Murphy.
Love at 425 degrees, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Thank you, Brad. We 7 seconds into this second quarter. The Panthers have 3 touchdowns on the board, and they're ready to kick off.
Weinbauer 3 for 3 on the extra points here to kick off. And again, they like to kick it down in the corner and then cover that. Let's see if the Panthers do a little bit better job.
Let's hope they do a better job.
And again, he spins the ball down inside the 5-yard line.
Nice kick.
This is going to be well covered by the Panthers. Good hit right there.
That was a nice hit. I think some words were said on the sidelines that we got to cover just a little bit better. This time inside the 20 is where the Falcons will start out.
Well, the Panthers covered that very well. Number 68, Cole Meyer, your nose guard, down there to take care of that. You don't get a nose guard that can fly down there and put a hit on people like that unless you're a good athlete. And Cole's definitely that. First and 10, Falcons just inside their 20-yard line at the 19. We'll set that defense for you as we see a few switches out there. Twins to the right, give over to the right to the left, and give over to the right side.
Again, not a very good tackling by the Panthers. Gain of 8, even maybe 9. Not very good tackling.
Well, a lot of arm tackling there. I tell you, in this weather, to arm tackle, everybody's a little slick with the weather and the wetness and everything else. You got to put hit on people. And they have really attacked us at the defensive end position.
Yep,
they really come at the edges.
Yep.
They're not really coming at the meat and potatoes of our defense. We got to start defending at the edges a little bit here. 2nd and 2, give over the right side, and we got an illegal procedure.
That's going to back them up.
That'll back them up 5 yards, and I'll tell you, Schwenk Falls can't afford to do that.
Just what they don't need when you have 2nd down and a long 1, and now they got to back up 5.
They did a nice job of, getting 3 plays and getting a first down, 3 plays getting the first down. They coughed up the ball, but you can't afford to go backwards with penalties and make it a lot longer. Brings up 2nd and 7 now. Falcons at their 22-yard line. Miserable night tonight, but we try to do our best we can to bring it to you. High snap, fake over to the left side. Williford right there taking care of business.
Wow. Now that's called a hit.
Well, that's a good read by Williford because the defensive end is supposed to take the dive on this side. Well, it was faked on this side, and they went the other way. Ole comes inside on that because the play goes away, but then Williford does a nice job of keying that quarterback after the fake and really put a nice hit on him, gain him a very little to nothing, so it brings up 3rd and 6.
Big 3rd down situation for the Falcons here. They need to keep this drive going.
And the Falcons are going to take a timeout, not totally secure with what they had as a play call or the personnel they have on the field, so timeout with 10:04 left in the 2nd quarter. Panthers lead 21-0.
Stop in at your locally owned Napa Parts store located on Clover Lane in Plymouth for all your automotive, farm, and heavy-duty needs. Additional stores located in Sheboygan and Random Lake. That's Napa Auto Parts. Also, 2020 Vision has been dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients for over 20 years. They're committed to providing the best care possible for their patients. Isn't it time for your checkup? Call 2020 Vision, 893-EYES to schedule your appointment. Be wise, take care of your eyes, 2020 Vision. And lastly, Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offer a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, and checking radon systems. They also feature a large range of products from home water heaters, softeners, boilers, disposal, handle that full line of those Kohler products. That's Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of PP and Pleasant View Road. Check them all out at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating.
And we're back, 3rd and 6. At about the 22-yard line. Big spread here, double wide. This is a screen.
There's the screen.
Very well run. We got it
wide open.
Very well run. I tell you, it's going to be a late hit, roughing the passer.
And a personal foul on the Panthers.
And I don't know if that gets tacked on or not in high school football. Probably going to be declined.
Roughing the passer is what they're going to call.
And that's a situation where every
kind of a late hit on the quarterback.
Every linebacker has a back, and they're going to add this on. Every linebacker has a back that they're responsible for, and somebody lost sight of I think it's Zimble, I believe it is.
Wow, that was an expensive little play there, folks, for the Plymouth Panthers. Wow, they got a first down plus 15.
Sean Maddock on the reception, I believe. Plays their fullback spot. Did a nice job of sliding out of the backfield there.
The first time the Falcons have been in Panther territory. They're not
very
going
well
this
defended
time.
there. Albers and Williford right there. Loss of about 2 yards. That's the kind of defense we come to expect, is that aggressive.
Yep.
And, I coach with Coach Knaus and the group defensively, and it's a little bit different concept defensively, and it's kind of a neat different concept. And years ago, you always talk about turning plays in. Well, that's not always the case with this defense. Sometimes you try to make it bounce and come inside out, and they do a great job of it when they're on. But then you have to have kids that can really chase it down. Very well done there. 2nd and 12. Omen on some pressure. That's overthrown by a bunch.
Oh, there's a flag. And that's in the area of holding on defense. That's what it's going to be. They're going to call Williford, I think, on grabbing. Yep.
Yep.
That'll be an automatic first down.
Yeah, that's kind of stuff you don't need to have because you had plenty of pressure. You know, when you're in the huddle, you got to say, okay, this is the call. We're going to have pressure on the quarterback. Good chance we're going to have pressure on the quarterback because we have this blitz.
Yep.
So I don't necessarily need to hold. I just need to stay with him as best I can for this many seconds. And that's just, you know, that's just one of those things.
It's a 5-yard penalty, but apparently not an automatic
Not
first
automatic.
down.
Very seldom are you have there's no such thing, I think, in high school as an automatic first down. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure about that. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, I'm glad you're pretty and sure. Nice haul.
That's it. Nice job.
That gets another first down.
Well, they've done an excellent job at getting on the edges. And right now, we have not had good inside-out pursuit. The defensive ends are either getting crashed or kicked out. I'll have to watch a little more carefully what they're trying to do with them, but they're having success going right at the defensive ends. And we have 2 very good defensive ends.
Yes, we do.
Brooks and Oleg are nice players. So I'm assuming that there's got to be some linebacker fill inside out or a little bit more toughness there going on. We'll see. 1st and 10. Pitch to the left.
That's not going anywhere.
I'll tell you, anything outside of the defensive ends, we've done a great job of stringing it out. Brady Gramtine was there. I like to see Brady Gramtine put a hit on, but he kind of softened up there a little bit. Loss of about 2, similar to what we had just before.
That's right. So
but now you got to play some defense and not get a penalty. And
certainly 4-down territory for the Falcons.
Oh, no question.
Inside the 30-yard line of the Panthers.
And this is what they were doing not too long ago. They were driving well, and then they gave up the ball on a fumble. Sometimes the weather like this is an equalizer. An offense can have some success, even if they're not dominant. There's a hold.
There's a hold this time. The hold is on the defensive end of the Panthers.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Both referees saw it.
Oleg over there, and I think the tackle that pulled went out there, and he had a chance to turn him or kick him out or do something. We decided to grab a hold on him. I tell you, I don't like the holding rule in high school football where you mark it from the hold and then you go back from there.
Boy, that's expensive then, boy.
You know, the hold was three yards deep in the backfield, but then you add 10 more yards from that spot. It's 13.
Yeah.
And if you're in a pass, you know, you're protecting pass-wise, you take a drop, you're 8 yards deep and you hold, that's an 18-yard penalty. I hate that rule in high school. Brings up 2nd and about 25.
Protection.
He threw it to the outside. The player fell down.
Yep. Intended receiver. It's going to happen. Intended receiver fell down with this kind of weather. It's going to be a little slipping.
Yeah. Nobody's going to cut easily on this turf tonight.
Yep.
Fields looks like it's in pretty nice shape.
Big 3rd down situation. 3rd and 25 or so for the Falcons. They might punt from the 40. You know, they might.
Yeah, if they don't get anything here, I got a feeling you're going to punt the ball. They want to make the Panthers work to get to the other end. Direct snap to Schmidt. Schmidt, a straight drop. And
intercepted!
This is Meyer.
A flag clear across the
Meyer.
field. I see a flag right at the line of scrimmage, clear across the field.
We're going to see what it is. Panthers are coming on out. Undoubtedly, they know what the play is.
The
Gabe
Panthers
Meyer
are-
stepped right in front without any question, took care of business. Panthers are going to decline his penalty. It's illegal motion or illegal shift.
Against Sheboygan Falls is declined.
The Panthers will take over inside Falcon territory. I tell you, Gabe Meyer was sitting right on that.
Oh, yeah. He
He
read
was almost
that.
like sitting there going, please throw it because I got this covered. And he
Yep.
just stepped right in front. And nice job of timing that and getting going.
Well, that nullifies a pretty good drive by the Falcons.
Well, the penalty, you know, really puts you in a tough situation where it's tough to make some calls, you know. Sealing in motion. There's that bubble pass. This one to Kane. Kane's going to be brought
Nice
down.
open field tackle.
Very nice tackle. Kane will gain about 3 yards.
Yeah, Kane had a lot of room if that tackle doesn't happen.
Well, that's a little bit of what the Panthers did a lot last week, is through some bubble passes, stuff like that. And it's almost like a design run instead of a handoff. You get a quick pass out there, get some blockers out in front, and see what you can get.
We didn't need second and third or four. We had it.
Gain of almost 4 yards.
Yep.
And the Panthers are going to take time out. They're a little discombobulated here with their defense or their offensive line set. I tell you, I've seen that so many times with, it's a senior-laden group as far as the wideout kind of things, and they just don't line up right all the time.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance, let State Farm agent Jim Schultz in Plymouth help you simplify, get to a better state. Because with Jim handling your auto, life, home insurance, you'll have a lot more time for everything else. More money too, because in State Farm policies, you earn discounts worth up to 40%. Give Jim a call. 893-9668. I'm trying to read this through the rain here.
And you have plenty of water on your plastics there, and we're having a great time tonight.
Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new and quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be part of the Plymouth community. Visit them at www.gomeyermotors.com. Feel free to stop by that friendly and knowledgeable staff. Meyer Motors, always a better deal.
In all ways, they are.
No. It's the same call.
Kane with the sprint bubble comes in motion, gets down behind. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards.
Very
Up
close.
3rd and 1, maybe.
Yeah, very close to a
3rd and
first
2.
down.
But that looked like it was going to go for a lot of yards, but the Falcons did a nice job coming inside out
Yep.
to defend that. I thought they were going to get pretty good yardage out of that. Nice tackle. Short yardage has been tough for the Panthers. Falcons have really been quite tough right there. Stealing over the right side, he's going to gain 3 yards and up for the first down, and 1st and 10 inside the Falcon 25-yard line down to about the 23, long 23.
Tackle by Lemonhead. First down.
The Panthers show no signs of letting up at this point.
Well, they want to make a statement. They want to get this thing going. It's miserable weather. Let's just keep it rocking and rolling here, you know. I'll try to set that offense for you again. If I can read my wet notes here. Straight drop by Falk. Looking to the out. Kane will catch it there.
They'll show forward progress, I think, around the 15.
Boy, he threw that ball, and I don't know if Kane was looking for it or not, and also it was coming, and Kane went and got it.
Yep.
Well, Jake Schneider is at a wideout, along with, of course, Zach Kane. Tight end is Zach Albers. Your center is Tyler Litke. Left guard is Mitch Meyer, and left tackle is Cole Bruging. Derek Schweiger is the right guard, and the right tackle is Matt Oleg. Your quarterback is sophomore Gavin Falk. And there's stealing over the right side. Again, short yardage. The Panthers have not had a lot of luck.
Number 20.
Williford and Staling in the backfield. That sets that offensive group for you again.
They're just short.
Like I've said, the
short.
Falcons' short yardage defense has been very, very good. They had a tough time down at the Well, we got a player hurt here. He's walking on his own accord, but he might have got up and walked to the wrong huddle, and then the official says, "Oh, I guess we're going to take care of this."
Yep.
3rd and 1 inside the 15-yard line. And the weather has not gotten any better. In fact, I think it's deteriorating.
You are correct. There's a first down.
That'll gain us the first down with Williford.
We got. Don't worry about the umbrellas going in front of the camera. That's just Gary Kaiser in charge of keeping the camera dry, and Kurt Zolf in charge of trying to get that lens as much of the game as he can.
At the 11-yard line. Falk under snap, will take straight drop, looking for it out again. And they call it incomplete. Kane not able to get his feet down, I believe.
You saw him reaching.
Oh, he caught, he might not have caught the ball, because I think he got his feet down, but he might have bobbled that ball or just not able to come up with it.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11.
It's time for Staling to take a crack at it.
I think Coach Grant's going to have something coming out of his grab bag here. I just have a feeling. Stealing over the right side, no gain,
boy.
a loss of 1 or
Boy.
2. Brings up 3rd and 10 at the 12.
Yes.
I mean, that's a play they've run probably 18 times in this game so far. Stealing over the right side, and it's been successful, but Falcons have been real tough short yardage-wise and down near the goal line. 3rd and 12 at the 14. Falk will take the snap, stealing to the left. Kane in motion, cuts the ball back up.
Well read.
And he's going to come up short.
Number 9, and
Panthers are talking field goal right here, and indeed the field goal group will come on.
Is that right?
tackle on play to number 5, Sean Maddock, and a bunch of his friends.
2-minute drill, coach.
Yeah, they're showing field goal.
21-0 here in the second quarter, 2:34 and counting. Panthers with a 4th and a bunch. Only gained about 2 yards on that reverse. I shouldn't say reverse, just a motion jet sweep. Weinbauer to attempt.
Oh, that's gonna be no
he
good.
didn't hit it. His plant foot slid a little bit, I think, and he just never hit it.
Field goal attempt by
A nice defensive stand by the Falcons.
Absolutely. They've been tough down near the goal line in short yardage. They've been very, very good. 2:12 left in this second quarter.
Whether you're looking for Cellcom cellular phones, mobile internet service, satellite TV, or TV antennas, Plymouth Radio Shack can take care of your needs. They are your source for Cellcom, DirecTV, and Dish Network sales, installation, service. Just north of Walmart on Highway 57, that's Plymouth's Radio Shack. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. Come visit us at 119 North Depot Street in bustling downtown Waldo on their website, www.waldostatebank.com.
Kind of a bobbled snap. Dive over the left side. Tackle there by Meyer.
3 on the play.
Holdridge.
Down to the inside the 2 minutes.
Tackle by Meyer.
No 2-minute warning in high school ball.
Yeah. Well, both teams, I believe. Falls has 2 timeouts left. Panthers, I think, have all 3. But I'm not sure the timeouts are going to come into play here. Straight dive here with Maddock. Over the right side, gain of about 4 yards. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Number 5, Sean Maddock on the carry.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Boy, they're sure slow in and out of huddle. You would think that, they want to get on the board, whatever they can. They're not going to get a field goal against this win. Panthers had win with them a little bit there on their attempt.
That's the good.
One thing that you talk about defensively, Mike, and you remember this from years ago, whenever you play defense, you never follow your same color jersey, because
That's
if you're
right.
following the same color jersey, it creates lanes. You want to fill the next shoulder over or something like that. In that case, we had a lot of people following the same color jersey, and they created a seam. 1st and 10 just outside the 35 at about the 36-yard line. Quick dive here with Maddock. Maddock will fall forward. Olig and Williford on the tackle. 36 seconds left, and timeout for the Sheboygan Falls Falcons. Well, you need about a 61-yard play.
Yeah.
Well, you got 36 seconds. You got one more timeout, but boy, it's awfully tough in this weather to try to score
Sure is.
in a 2-minute drill whatsoever.
The Plymouth Panthers come home next week.
About time again.
Yep.
Conference game.
Yep. They finally get back home, so make plans next Friday night to be up at Finke Field. I heard rumor the band will be out, so we're going to have the band and we're going to have football, and it's going to be a great time at Plymouth High School.
Well, our kids really come out and support the football program. They enjoy participating. Miserable weather tonight, but a pretty good group over there. And, I got to tell you, it's nice to have a good football program in a community, that's for sure.
Sure is.
Excuse me. 2nd and 7.
Oh, now back off play side. Snap was Herbert there. Nice decision. That's it, Bo.
Wow.
Nice hit there by Williford. One thing about weather like this is that
First down on the play.
they're telling them to spike the ball here, stop that clock. And they're having a tough time getting there. Tell you, the officials are taking their daisy time spotting the ball.
We're down to 25 seconds left in the half.
On that last play with the quarterback, he faked the dive there, and Ole came all the way down. And sometimes that's the case. He's got to take that dive person, but I'm not sure that's the case tonight. It'll be 2nd and 10, just outside the 50-yard line, about the 52. Is there such a thing as a 52? It's on the Falcon 48. How's that sound?
That's a little better. I understood what you meant.
Olig will take him down.
17 seconds.
Oh, they're going to take a timeout.
And that's the last time out for the Fellows Falcons. 17 seconds left in this second quarter. Panthers lead 21-0. The second quarter has been nothing but miserable here, Mike.
Oh, you got that right. For the largest selection of diamond and kettle gemstone jewelry, shop at Niesman's Diamond Center, where you always find a great buy. Niesman's, located W54 32 County Road O, just north of 23 on the corner of Pleasant View and County Trunk O. That's Niesman's Diamond Center.
I know where that is.
You bet. Four Seasons Comfort is all about quality, service, with your comfort in mind. Servicing all Sheboygan County. They specialize in installing and servicing residential, commercial cooling and heating systems, including boilers. Four Season Comfort, 565-2095. Four Seasons, we want to thank them. Well, we're going to dry out here, I hope, in about 16 seconds, so we can come back out for the second half.
And we were watching the radar, and it's pretty much green all the way across the state, so it's not likely to let up.
It is not going to let up, no matter what Mike Henning says. This may be the last play, we'll see. It's third down. Incomplete.
Well defended by Albers there. Ball kind of floated a little bit.
It did.
We have a penalty out here.
Incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
This is going to be a holding call. And again, it's from the spot of the foul. But they have to get a ball out there in order to mark it.
With 11 seconds left. Why don't they just take a knee and let me go in and dry off a little?
This would be the time where you got to just say, okay, we're going to take a knee. Brings up third and almost 18, 19.
Oh, yeah, bunches.
11.5 seconds. The one thing about this is with this weather and you're up against the wind here a little bit, if that ball flutters and somebody breaks in a ball, it could be pick and go the other way. You know, if I'm a safety, I'm kind of sitting on something that can flutter out in front of there. And
Yeah, he's running with it.
They're
well, I
keeping
tell you,
on the
they had
ground.
two guys.
That's proper,
They had two guys in motion there, and they never made the call, but that's okay. That'll
all
end
right.
That'll end the second quarter.
I don't need another play.
21-0 Panthers.
Boy, I tell you, this has been a miserable, you can tell by us, it's been a miserable first half. The Plymouth Panthers hang on to a 21-0 lead.
Well, opening kickoff return for 6, and then Staling with an 11-yard run, and then the Panthers just kind of smash-mouthed it back down there, and they got 21-0. Second quarter was very, very even, but Panthers will come out in the second half. They'll make their statement. We'll bring you that second half after a short break.
You can collect your money at the concession.
The Plymouth Panthers bring a 21-0 lead into the third quarter here. The Falcons will be receiving the ball to start the second half. And Brad, the Falcons showed some sparks here at the end of the first half, like they are certainly not done playing football.
Well, that second quarter didn't have a lot in it for the Panthers whatsoever. They kind of stalled after a turnover by the Falcons with an interception by, I believe it was Gabe Meyer, and got it down inside their territory, down about their 30, and we just didn't do a whole lot with the ball. And you know, that kind of happens, you know, and Coach Grimes playing around a little bit with some of the play calling maybe, and just saying, okay, the weather doesn't lend itself to this, that, and the other thing, so you try something different. And the Panthers weren't able to really cash in on that turnover, but to give credit to Falcons, they just have not laid down here. I mean, they were down 21-0 early, and it was just first play in the second quarter was the third score for the Panthers. And since then, the Falcons have played well, and they come out with, hopefully, you know, our kids are going to match the intensity level, because I think the Falcons are going to come out with some intensity right here. Weinbauer ready to kick off. So the Falcons will have the ball to begin.
Is there a penalty of some kind? They're kicking off from the from the Falcon 45.
There indeed was a penalty, because the Falcons did not come out onto the field on time.
Okay.
They got out on the field. There's a minute mark that you got to be on the field, and then you have 3 minutes to warm up again.
They just
and
didn't come
exercise.
out.
They did not get out here in time, so that was a 15-yard penalty, and the Panthers kicked it into the end zone, so a touchback, and they're you know, 1st and 10 for the Falcons at about the 20-yard line, I should say, not about, at the 20-yard line.
Yep.
We'll set that defense for you again. Cole Meyer on the nose, defensive ends of Olig and Brooks. Now there's a quick adjustment right there.
Yep.
That's the same play that the Falcons have run and had some success. This time the defensive ends really held their lines. They don't come crashing anymore. They're going to force stuff up inside a little bit, or you know, make it a little bit more tough at the point of attack. So the defensive ends are going to stay home a little bit more here. By design, I'm sure.
I'm sure they went over some X's and O's there during halftime and said we've got to stop that off tackle.
That's one thing the Panther coaching staff does a great job of, is making halftime adjustments. Great dive here by Maddock. He's going to go over to the left side. Look at a host of tacklers there. That's a gang tackle. That's what you like to see defensively.
Yep.
Number 5, Sean Maddock on the carry.
First carry was a gain of 1. That's going to be a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
No, it's not gotten any nicer out here, Brad.
Well, we looked at the radar during halftime, and it's not going to get any nicer.
No, it's not.
it's just kind of sitting on us right now, and it's just kind of what they had predicted. They first thought this would blow out of here late in the afternoon, but it has just sat right on us, and it has not moved. So that.
Boy, and the breeze up here has made it even more miserable.
Yes. We have offsides on the Panthers. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. That's a play that's a penalty that coaching staff looks at and says, why, you know? And it's high school kids just being aggressive. That's what it is.
After the penalty, 3rd and 1.
So that's going to be a 5-yard gain without snapping the ball. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Big break for the Falcons. They have really done a nice job in short yardage and coming right at the Panthers. See if the Panthers can answer here.
And they do.
Well, awfully close. They're going to get the spot, though. The official on this side is going to come out to the 30-yard line. They're going to give them a first down, I believe. Depend upon the mark. And indeed, they're going to mark it 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Timeout.
Yep, they do. First down.
Yeah, I think Dalton missed.
First down, Logan Falls.
Well, the 5-yard offside penalty where you line up and step into the neutral zone, it's automatic. You don't have a chance to get back. Once you're in the neutral zone, it's offsides.
Yeah, I told him that.
1st and 10 at the Falcon 30-yard line. Linebackers on the inside. Oh, Williford is not out there right now. Good tackle there.
Nice pursuit by the defense.
Olig and Holdridge. I will try to get inside backer. Right now, Williford is not out there. Inside backer is number 34. I'll get that number name for you if I can file through my web pages here.
It's all stuck together.
Why did you do it?
2nd down and a long 8.
Alex Tatik, if I pronounce his name correctly. He's the inside backer there, along with Holdridge. I should say Holdridge is holding down the inside backer, Tatik, and Ullman at the inside linebackers flanking him. And the Panthers are going to wrestle him down. Ball carried, tackled by Olig, Holdridge, Staling. Brings up 3rd and 4. Outside backers are Albers, and Gabe Meyer. At the corners are Grapatine, Staling, and the safety is Zach Kane.
Big 3rd down.
3rd and 4. Panthers back off, fake the dive, straight drop. Going to slide down and be sacked there by Ullman.
Ullman.
Brings up 4th and a bunch. The punt team will come on.
So the Panther defense holds. They gave him 1 first down, and that was because of an offside. Someone lined up in the neutral zone. So the defense really has played pretty well here.
And tell you the truth, I like the
adjustments.
I like the intensity they came out with because they made some adjustments and they were really having some success at coming at the defensive end and off tackle. And on that series, really was not there like it was in the first half. So nice adjustment by the Plymouth Panther coaching staff.
Kane back. Whoa.
Very nice kick against the wind. Nice spiral, tight spiral into the wind. Cut it very nicely, and it's going to be down inside the 25-yard line, down to about the 23 of the Plymouth Panthers, 1st and 10.
At Bank First, you'll discover the community banking is all about local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Our ties to the Plymouth area are strong and fully committed to our community. Visit us and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your financial needs. So the Plymouth offense gets their first touch here to start the second half.
See what kind of adjustments we make offensively here. Kane in motion, sitting over the left side, and well defended there. Panther offensive line have had moments of sustaining blocks and other times not, and
Yeah.
that was basically Staling over the left side, and they had him going over the right side quite a bit. So maybe they want to explore the left side of their offensive line here a little bit and get them some reps where they have to really work at the point of attack. They really like going over the right side because that's where you have Oleg. And I'll set that offensive line for you. Ball's in the dirt. Falk's going to get outside. He's going to gain a few yards.
Well, he gets something back. What should have been a loss, he does get a couple.
You know, that ball gets slipperier and more slippery as you go on in the evening, and you know, you're going to see that ball down on the ground a little bit, and everybody has to be aware that that ball, that's gold. You got to take care of it, you know. Brings up 3rd and 7, gain of about 2. Straight drop by Falk. Good protection. Going up top.
Wow.
Kane is there. And he drops it.
He's angry with himself.
Well, it got to his pads, but somebody might have got a hand in there, but that was a pretty well thrown ball again by Falk, I'll tell you.
Yep.
Brings up 4th and 8. Panthers will punt that ball away.
I think it's the first time the Panther punting team has been out there, Brad.
I think you're right. We'll see how that snap goes. Zach Kane hustles back. He's our long snapper just as well.
Yeah, he's got to be a little tired.
Coach, what are we going back to?
I'm trying to wipe the... They're not even sending anybody.
There
Holy
is nobody
mackerel.
deep. I guess I'm not sure what that's all about. That does not make any sense to me at all.
No.
I mean, they're worried about us going for it on 4th and 7, and we're up 21-0. We don't need to go for it. To me, that's a coaching mistake right there.
Eagle Eye Kaiser here is going, there's no one back there.
That just does not make any sense.
Plymouth Glass is a family-run business, and we're honored to serve the people of our community. We live our entire life here in Plymouth, so treat us, all of our customers well. The Plymouth Glass, we offer a wide variety of service.
Yeah, you got him.
They're ready to handle all of your glass needs. Stop in at Plymouth Glass, 893-8284.
But that was probably about a 30-yard punt that ends up being about a 50-yard punt with the roll.
Yeah.
Again, I don't understand why you don't have somebody back there receiving it. I've never liked seeing a punt on the ground. You know how I feel about that.
I know you do.
Gain of 2. Again, that play in the first half was very effective for the Falcons, and the Panthers are really defending it much better in this second half. Brings up 2nd and 8. 6 minutes left in this third quarter. This miserable third quarter.
Yeah, I should apologize. I've had a hard time reading everything here because they're all...
Well, you're not a good reader to begin with. You know.
No, I read slow to begin with, and then they put all the rain on everything.
You read real
slow.
2nd and 8. Straight drop after ball fake. Gotten down the sideline. Kane will take care of it.
Kane's got it.
And he'll be wrestled down inside Panther territory at their 48. He threw it early, and a receiver was not turned around yet to find it, and Kane basically ran a better route than the offensive player.
That's a little bit of a duck, too, though. It did hang up there a little bit.
Well, they hung because of the wind and everything else, but that was poorly timed, both offensively by the receiver and the quarterback, not quite in sync at all.
Panthers have the ball on their own 48.
What'd you say?
Shotgun formation.
Boy, nothing
Give
there.
him right side, nothing there. Tell you right now, the Plymouth Panther coaching staff is not happy with what the offense is doing here. I'd like to see them making a statement here right now, but the Falls Falcons are playing great defense. You know, Coach Graham would like to open it up and maybe throw the ball a little bit more and everything else, but it sure doesn't lend itself to it.
Not
this
tonight.
kind of weather.
No, not tonight. Rain's picked up a little more.
Schneider to the right, Kane to the left. Omen in the backfield with Staling. So we are not seeing Williford. I don't know, we don't have a report that he was injured or hurting or what, but I do not see Williford out there offensively either. So We'll have to see if we can get a report on that.
Back to pass.
Well, Panthers have to do something without Williford out there. Ullman right there got away with a little bit of a hold. He set up, and the guy cut up inside, and he got a little. He hooked him a little bit. So it brings up 3rd and 9. Panthers really struggling offensively here to make something happen. And the more you see the ball in the air, the less the clock runs too.
Oh yeah, I know.
Sealing on the left, Ullman on the right. Straight drop by Falk. Good protection there.
Wow.
He's going to go long.
That one he catches.
Kane will catch that one. That was the toughest catch he had of the night.
That was a toughie.
He's had easier catches that he hasn't been able to corral, given the weather. You can't blame him. But that was a heck of a catch by Zach Kane. Zach Kane's kind of a, he's 6'3", all is 6'3",
yeah.
And he runs really well, and he's just a good athlete.
He had coverage. You can't do much better coverage than that.
You really can't. At the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Knocking on the door here with 4:35 left and counting in the 3rd quarter. Panthers lead 21-0. In what you would have to say is a miserable evening. Straight drop here. Falk looking up the top side to Kane. Kane will go up and not corral it. That's just throw it up for grabs and say, Kane, you battle for the ball and see if you come down with a rebound in essence.
Yeah, he's almost triple teamed over there in the corner.
Seth Irwin had the coverage. 2nd down.
What they don't understand, when they have incomplete passes, the clock stops and I'm in this rain a little longer.
Yeah. We are not as important as we think we is.
I guess not.
Back in on offense a little bit. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Kane is a little tired right now, hustling back to the huddle. Took a little while to get out to the split there. Here's Sealing over the right side, cuts back against the green. That's the best run we've had in the second half. Down inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 9, a gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Coach, get Timrick in the next series a little bit. He didn't do anything wrong, you know what I mean?
Well, they aren't going to be bringing out the field goal team, are they? They want to go touchdowns. It's 3rd and 4
at the 9-yard line. Single back is Ullman. Sealing in the slot to the left. Falk's going to look to the right and try to throw to Kane. Nice ball. Kane comes down with it. Touchdown, Panthers. I tell you, Falk put that ball on the money in a beautiful throw in terrible weather. Now, we have to remind everybody out there that Falk was not the starting quarterback this year. Bucchini was our starting quarterback, ran the option well, and was very active. Falk is a little bit more of a thrower and passer, and as a sophomore, he has really stepped up his game the last couple nights and has did a real nice job right there. 27-0 Panthers lead with 3:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Weinbauer to attempt the extra point. Extra point is no good. Well, that makes it a little bit more difficult to get to the 35 continuous spot.
It does. Yes, it does.
I will tell you this, that when you're a kicker and you have this kind of weather, the thing you need to concentrate on is your plant foot. You don't need to really worry about kicking the ball as much as you have to make sure that plant foot gets down.
Try something new this fall. Plymouth Community Education Recreation offering woodworking class plus several knitting classes, including 2 intro to knitting, fingerless mittens, sweater mittens. Upcoming nutrition classes include herbs for health, art of pizza making, comfort food with a healthy twist, swim lessons, group cycling, all community ed. Check it all out, community ed. Bill Kane team of realtors, auctioneers, and appraisals, proud to be a backer of the Plymouth Community TV. Our team can assist in any of your moving needs and questions. Let us put our over 30 years of experience to work for you. Real estate, auction service, personal property appraisals. Call 893-8842 or 980-2588. Bill Kane, RE/MAX Realty Plus. 27-0 Panthers, and the Panthers kicking off here. 3:35 left in the third quarter, and that one is just not a very deep one.
Panthers had a chance, came very close to recovering that, like a pooch onside kick.
Yeah. You think Gary Kaiser says he thinks it was planned.
That was definitely planned. And I tell you, the receiving kick, Falcons really were like, surprised that it weren't, they just really didn't react very well. Panthers had a chance, but not great field position for the Falcons, even though it was a pooch kick. At their own 28, 1st and 10, Falcons.
Backers are back. Backers back on our side. That's it.
Not much there.
Very well defended, and again, that's a play that they were doing so very well in that first half. I'm going to ask Mike to go downstairs and find out a little bit about Williford. See if Jeremy Ross has a report on Tyler Williford. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I'll take the reins here on my own. Brings up 2nd and 8 here at their own 30-yard line for the Falcons. Boy, I tell you, well defended by the Panthers here. Nice job. I'm not sure about that. Tatik will get a late hit out of bounds, and again, that'll extend the drive here. An aggressive play. He tried to hold him up as he hit him out of bounds. That's one I say with the conditions, you kind of just let it go. But it will be enforced from the spot of the apparent foul. 15 yards. Again, Tatik in there, Alex Tatik in there for Tyler Williford, trying to find out a little bit about what's going on with Tyler. Not played on the offensive end nor the defensive end. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at their 41-yard line. Almost to 42. Panthers do a nice job defensively getting that ball turned over. Falcons have 3 turnovers on the evening. 1 fumble and 2 interceptions, I believe. Maddock on the carry. Gain of about 7. Oleg on the stop. Oleg's been extremely active tonight. Second and 3. Meyer on the nose, Brooks and Oleg at defensive ends.
That's it. Cut it up. That's it.
He's got a chance. He's on the edge. Kane will knock him out of bounds. That's a situation where they are looking left, and outside linebacker just didn't have a chance to really get there. The Panthers are putting a lot of substitutes out there right now. Like to mention them all, but my program is so wet, it's not even worth looking at anymore. Hopefully you as parents can see your son out there.
I do not have any news other than Williford will not be in the rest of the game. He is hurt. We do not know what it is, what the cause of it is, Brad.
And we have a offsides on the offense here. Somebody on the offense lined up past the neutral zone. That'd be a 5-yard mark off. I got to tell you that penalty. If he
still bothering you, isn't it?
Well, just the nature of that penalty. You got to work with the kids a little bit. If they're lining up in the neutral zone, you yell at the kids, say, "Hey, you're creeping up on us now, and move it back or whatever." Do some defensive or preventative officiating.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I guess you've seen it going both ways, so I guess it evens out. But brings up 2nd and 15 over the right side.
Little bit
nice tackle there. Inside out.
came down hard.
Number 32, Dustin.
Holdridge with a nice job coming from the left backer spot. Knifing in there, making a tackle, gain of about 4. Brings second and 11.
Jared Holdridge on the tackle.
Yep, we're working on that camera again, cleaning off that lens. Trying to get you most of this.
Well,
You're looking
it has just been constant. It's just, it's not a downpour, but it's just a steady.
Miserable.
And it's not warm either, Mike.
No, it's not.
Second and 11.
Quite a change from early in the week, huh?
Absolutely. He sidesteps a rush, throws it deep, and knocked away by, I believe, Gabe Meyer, I should say. Gabe Meyer right there defending. Brooks had the quarterback in his sights, just could not corral him and put him on the ground.
Yep.
You know, your footing, you go make that lunge and all of a sudden your footing gets away from you. It's just so difficult. And it's for both teams. Third and 11. This is 4-down territory for the Falcons. They need to get on the board.
Yep.
To have any hope of getting back in this game. Panthers trying to get secured here defensively. Now they got the personnel where they want. Shotgun straight drop.
We're wide open here. Lots of room. Going to get a first down inside
Absolutely.
the 10. Doggone it.
That was the same play they ran earlier where Maddock got out of the backfield and kind of like snuck out in the back. And again, a linebacker has to be there accounting for him, and the same set, and they did not account for him. First and goal at about the 7-yard line. The clock's supposed to, now we get the clock running.
Yeah, they're a little slow. They must want me out here a little longer. They're a little slow getting that clock cranked up.
Give over to the right side, left side.
They've got their touchdown.
Panthers were nowhere ready to play defensively there. And it's an 8-yard touchdown carry for the touchdown, and the Falcons on the board 27-6. 39 seconds left in this third quarter.
You got to hand it to the Falcons. They easily could have laid down when you're down 4 touchdowns. They came back and played a nice series right there.
Well, they're 0-3 on the year and have not played well, but the conditions mean a lot tonight. I mean, the Panthers weren't really able to open up their offense the way they wanted to, but it's bobble snap. And again, anytime you make an interception and in the end zone, it's a dead ball. Zach Kane will intercept that ball, and 2-point try. It really wasn't supposed to be a 2-point try. It was supposed to be a field goal. Bobble snap, and the lead is still 27-6. 39 seconds left in this third quarter. Panthers will get the ball back.
Never miss an opportunity. With today's constant changing tax laws, cookie cutter strategies are really the answer. Individuals and businesses need a partner who understands the relationship between tax consequences and financial objectives. At Huberty, our tax expertise allow us to fit your individual and business circumstances or to create a custom solution so we can anticipate your needs and plan accordingly. That's Huberty, CPA and trusted business advisors. 892-2423, that's Huberty, CPAs and trusted business advisors.
Well, deep for the Panthers are Staling and Schneider. I have a feeling you're not going to see Staling get this ball. They're going to kick it away from Staling. If I'm the coach for the Falcons, I'd say we're going to kick it to Schneider. And they kick it to Schneider. He'll pick it up. Had a tough time picking that ball up. What he needs to do is just concentrate on that ball. Did a nice job of returning it north-south. Got it out to about the 23-yard line. Not very good field position. And I'll tell you, Mike, right here, you don't want to give 3 and out because the Falcons have something going.
I just want
And the
that
clock's
last.
running when it's not supposed to be, and it wasn't running when
I wasn't
it was
going to
supposed
tell
to
him. I wasn't going to tell him.
Now
They're
they
gonna
got
add
now
about
they got to
15
call up here
on.
and add on some time, and
All this is going to do is lengthen our time up here.
then they're going to add some time back on. It's at 17 right now,
That's good enough for me.
and with the technology, now they put it back to 28.
No, that was good.
First and 10 Panthers at their own 23-yard line. Falk in the shotgun with Stealing single back. Ullman in the slot left. Here's Stealing over the right side.
Actually, a nice second
Ball
effort.
got loose.
Is that a loose ball?
They got it loose. Yeah, ball got loose. Stealing down right now. Yeah, nice job of getting down on the ball by, I think, Zach Kane. Zach Kane hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Boy, you know, the last thing you want to see is some injuries
Oh,
in a
particularly.
game like this. Boy, I tell you.
I tell you, having Williford out of this lineup does make a critical difference on both sides of the ball.
It definitely does. He's one of your kind of kids that can make a difference just by his presence out there, his leadership, but he also a very physical player and can take the wind
Yep.
out of the defense or the offense of the other team, take the wind out of their sails kind of thing. So gain of about 4 yards will bring up 2nd and 6.
And we're counting
And
the
that'll
final
end.
seconds, yes.
That'll end the third quarter finally.
It's been a long, miserable third quarter, and I think it can only be more longer and miserable in the fourth now. We got 3 quarters of this done, and it's been a wet one and wind in our face here. It is 27-6.
And a
Panthers.
new format. The Plymouth Panther freshman team came out and took one on the chin, 19, I believe it was 8. And then the JVs in the new format do not play until Monday. They will play Monday. That way, kids that did not get a chance to play at the varsity level tonight will get a chance to play on Monday. So that's I like that new rule with that.
It's it all actually started on the reverse end of it, where teams could not foot a full varsity
Right.
and JV. They had to play a little bit on both, and so they said, well, we'll give them a break. You can play as many as you can on Friday night, and then the rest of them and whoever didn't get to play much can play on Monday.
Right.
I want to mention a few things here. I want to mention the Football Booster Club. They're all part of helping us bring all this to you. As well as the Offstaff Resort, Advanced Eye Care, and Jim's Appliance Service and Sales. We want to thank them along with the Van Horn Auto Group, those folks helping us bring you this on this miserable night. You don't have to be here. You can watch it on TV 14 and TV 20.
Yeah, let's go track some.
2nd and 6 at their own 28 for the Panthers.
As we start this fourth quarter.
Stealing over the left side. Boy, the exchange at the point of attack. That was actually Gabe Meyer. That's right, Stealing went to the sideline with an injury. Do not see him returning as of yet.
Right away, you're not thinking play one.
The Panthers a little short-handed.
Yes.
Brings up 3rd and 5 after a gain of 1. Straight drop. Oh boy, I tell you, there's got to be a flag.
Yes.
Not only was there contact, but then he grabbed a hold of him, so that's going to be, I believe that's a 10-yard penalty, and that'll give the Panthers a first down.
While they mark that off, let me thank Miller and Belt, along with Community Bank and Trust and Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom.
Given I had a good idea that was going to be a thrown ball, I was keying on Kane there a little bit, and then I was able to see the play as it kind of developed, and no question that he got manhandled a little bit. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Falk will take a little snap, rolls right, Once it,
Throws it all the way back.
well, what happened there is you had a guy wide open waiting on it, and
Two Panthers fought for it.
exactly. I'm not sure. I think it was Zach Kane went back to try to get it.
For Williford, incomplete.
And it wasn't intended for Williford because Williford's not out there.
No,
But
I think they got mixed up. I think it was. I think Ullman was the one that was trying to grab it from Kane.
actually, I think Albers was out there
oh.
ready to corral it, and then Kane came in at the end and kind of tipped it away from his own player.
Regardless, it's 2nd and 10.
Well, Falk doing a nice job of buying some time and finding it. He put a little more zip on that ball would have been nice, but these conditions you can't expect a lot. There's Meyer over left side, and a gain of about 2 yards.
Number 22, Gabe Meyer on the carry.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
2 on the play, 2nd to 3rd and 8.
Just under the 11-minute mark here.
Third and 8, big down. Maybe they're going to chunk it up again.
Well, we'll see what Coach Grand decides here. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of pass play of sort. Shotgun. Omen on the left side there. Falk over the middle. And incomplete. Zach Schneider had a chance, just couldn't come up with it.
Intended for number 2, Schneider, incomplete.
The Panthers will be putting it away.
Covered on the play by number 1, Glenn Butler.
10:22 left in the game.
4th and 8, so Panthers will punt it away. This time the Falcons will have somebody back to receive it.
Yeah.
One, two, three, 4 passes.
Zach Kane to snap. Williford is usually our punter.
Oh, goodness. That's an ugly
And
one.
that'll be a
Yeah.
12-yard punt.
Yep. That was ugly.
Well, Williford, again, is our punter, and then you put somebody else out there, and it's a terrible night, and it's awfully difficult all the way around.
Time to thank Napa Auto Parts in Plymouth, Random Lake, and Sheboygan. 2020 Vision. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, along with Meyer Motors. Want to thank them, part of our backer crew.
That was sophomore tight end Jacob Steiner. He's a JV punter. Give over left side.
Not great.
Panthers defend, but gain of about 5 yards right there. And I'll tell you, the Falcons have come to answer this second
Yep,
half.
Yeah, they have.
Panthers got the first score, not able to convert on the extra point, and Falcons came back with 6 of their own. So it's been an even second half. Panthers without Williford in the middle.
That does make a big difference.
It does make a difference. I do not see Holdridge out there right now. Oh no, Holdridge is out there, but Omen is not.
That's it. I like that.
And I love the blocking scheme. They're
Yep.
getting out clean with some blockers, and that has a lot to do with their defensive line, getting some penetration, getting a hold of some people, and trying to bust up the pulling guard or pulling tackle, whatever they want to pull. But with these conditions, it's tough.
You go 44? You call it too?
Meyer on the nose. Brooks and Oleg, defensive ends. Omen at an inside backer along with Holdridge. Titik at the middle backer. Ball's on the ground. Oleg will corral him and take him down. Gain of about 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And we're under 9 minutes. I'll keep you informed as this goes, okay?
Outside backers are Albers and Meyer. Gabe Meyer, who has an interception tonight. Corners are Grapatine and Staling. Staling is returned defensively to the field, was on the sideline after for a brief moment. And safety Zach Kane. Give over left side. And Oleg got blown off the ball a little bit, but then reset himself and was able to make the stop after a gain of about 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
4 on the play, 3rd and 5.
Well, again, Brad Vollmer along with Mike Briggs, Kurt Zope on the camera, and Gary Kaiser taking care of all the business that's needed here.
He's in charge of rain control, and he's not controlling it very well because it's raining.
I think it's letting up.
Yeah, where it's not wet, it's cold.
3rd and 5. There we got it. Nice defense
job.
over the
nice
left.
job.
Running over to the right side, our left defense. Albers there along with Tatik and Holdridge. Nice job.
They'll go on 4th down.
Oh, they have to. They have to. 7:35 left.
Yeah,
Counting
we
in the
got
4th
7.5
quarter.
minutes.
You know, you got to score 3 times here to get back in the game.
Yep.
Let's see what Coach Knaus calls here defensively. I'm going to watch their backers a little bit and see who's all coming. Coach Knaus is always, I shouldn't say always, he's an aggressive coach. He loves seeing these kids play at a tense level.
Caught.
Good ball thrown down the middle.
Inside the 10.
Standing on the tackle. And Falcon is down, probably has a wind knocked out of him as he's taken to the ground. Probably catching his air here right now. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons at about the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, I should say.
That's right. A couple people to thank here. Waldo State Bank, since 1913. 4th season comfort. Mike Petzel and Jeremy Lensmeyer. Bank, First National, Plymouth Glass, Wagner Auto Body. Want to thank them for their support, backing the teams and teens in Plymouth, Wisconsin. Well, it looks like they got the Falcon coming off the field on his own power. No problem there.
Yeah, I think when he went to the ground, the ball was underneath his, underneath him, and he caught the ball in the ribs or in the
bread basket.
Bread basket, so to speak, and knocked the wind out of himself. No worse for the wear. 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
1st and goal.
Yeah, 1st and goal at the 9. That's twice I said that. Give over to the right side. Nice job by
he's lost on
Matt Oleg with a nice job of fighting off the block and then really making it happen. He's going to lose 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 13.
And I
Second goal at the 13.
And the most important thing, clock's running. 6:25
Oh,
left in the game.
his clock's running. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Well, we've had some pretty miserable nights doing some games, but this would have to be in the top 5 at least.
It's up there. It's up there on the list.
Here you got something going over the right side, I think.
Here they come.
Brooks is not happy with himself. He had a chance and did an arm tackle, and tonight the arm tackles aren't going to make it. You got to put a hit on him. Brooks is the kind of kid, Ryan Brooks, defensive end, kind of kid that he's gonna step up and he's gonna make that play the next time, no question. 3rd and goal at the 8. Again, no field goal is going to be happening here. This is like got to put it in the end zone to get back in the game. I did call the play going over the right side, though, didn't I?
Yep.
This is going to be a crisscross action, I think, on both sides, trying to free some people up. Oh, they had a big pick play. Ball's loose. Panthers come up with it.
Panther ball.
They had a major pick play down here, and the slot person actually came down and blocked the inside backer. There should be a flag on the play, but the ball never got in the air. But quarterback scramble, loses the ball, and covered there by, I believe, Brooks and Oleg. 1st down, Panthers. Now the Panthers going to win one tonight. Hasn't been pretty in the second half, but the weather hasn't allowed it to be pretty.
Down around the 5-minute mark.
Be nice to get a couple first downs via the run.
Yes.
Run this clock. Motion with Kane coming down. There's a pitch.
I mean, it's too early to tell. It didn't look like Stahl could get out. He got caught for a while.
A little bit of a timing error there. Zach Kane was supposed to come down and block that outside person, but didn't get there. And that's partly Kane needs to get there, and quarterback Falk needs to time that. But he really can't be looking at Kane on that situation.
It's tough condition.
It's timing, it's practice that makes that happen. Gain of about 2, 2nd and 8. Stealing over the right side, cuts back into
There we
green.
go. That'll be
He's
close.
in.
That's a first down.
It's gonna be awfully close. It looks like it. Down underneath 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 4:30 left in this fourth quarter. Panthers lead by 21, 27-6 in a miserable night tonight.
Oh, man. It's going to be nicer next week. Friday night at Finke Field in Plymouth, Wisconsin. The Panthers taking on another Eastern Wisconsin foe. Right?
Sam Stealing comes off the field. I don't think you're going to see him again. They're going to just kind of hold him off here.
Yeah, and why not?
There's Meyer over the left side, and I'm going to tell you, somebody missed the block there because that was a lineman coming untouched, and that just can't be. You know, and you know, I can tell you who that was, but the coach is going to work with that kid. And right now, you have a few other kids out there that are playing, but you know, that's what film watching is all about. Why did we make that block, or did we have a missed assignment or miscommunication on the offensive line call or whatever?
Clean things up, right?
2nd and 11 at the Panther 30. Over the right side. And they're doing nothing but just coming right at us here.
Dave Meyer on the carry, tackled again by Mad Dog Bimmel. 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Panthers no gain there. Still at the 30-yard line.
Under 3 minutes.
And counting, hopefully, right?
Yes, I am.
We're going to make it, Mike.
I'll make it.
High formation. Omen and Meyer at the back. Quick pass out to Zach Kane. Zach Kane's going to not break the tackle.
That's going to bring
Clock
up fourth
continues
down.
to run. Brings up 4th down.
Yes.
Tackled by Irwin and Fletcher. No gain on the play.
Kane gets up slowly, shaking it out. A little cramping maybe in his hamstring or thigh or something. He'll stay on. He's our long snapper in punt formation.
The punt team will be out there. Approaching that 2-minute mark in the game.
Back to punt is Steinert. See if he can relax and just... Nice job
Got
there.
off a good punt. Got off a good punt.
Very nice punt. Sophomore JV punter, Jacob Steiner with a very nice punt.
Down on the play, no return. First down to Morgan Falk.
What a 37-yard punt in this weather against the wind.
Not bad.
That's a nice punt. Unofficially, of course.
A few more people to thank. That's the Plymouth community. I want to thank them for being part of all of this. Bill Kane, Remax Realty Plus, and Huberty CPA and Trusted Business Advisors. Those are the backers, folks.
Well, this will be a quick wrap-up tonight. No question about it, Mike.
Hey.
We like to thank the backers. They make this program possible. We encourage others to become member of the backers, and we can spread the good word about your fine business or organization.
That's right. We want to thank those backers back in the teams and teens here in Plymouth, Wisconsin.
You can call us studio at 893-0006 for more information about becoming a backer.
That's right.
Well, they run the ball over the right side, and then the clock continues.
And they stay in bounds.
Well, I think Coach Berlin is like looking at it and saying, okay, you know, we're 21 down, not going to take it to the house very quickly here, and we just need to get off the field, recoup, and get back after it.
Get ready for next week.
I'd like to congratulate Coach Knaus on a fine win tonight.
Yep, they go
Along with
now
Coach Grahn,
Bellevue.
Coach Beaver,
Yep.
Coach Brunette, Coach Grit,
They'll
And
be 3
Coach
and 1
Moore.
now. The Panthers will be 3 and 1. And the Falls Falcons will go to 0 and 4, I believe.
About 3.
Keel.
Gain about 3.
Is one we have to worry about. They had it in the paper today. Keel, maybe they were taking on Waupun tonight with a win. They would be 4-0 for the first time in a long time.
And they have some nice athletes up there, but their non-conference schedule and what they've done so far in conference, you know, the jury's still out. They got to play somebody,
Yep,
you know.
yep.
And you know, when they play the Panthers, they're playing a good program.
Sam, a little push. Got a little push. Got a little push.
Oh, there'll be a flag. Couple flags, but it's going to be against the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a face mask play.
Multiple flags.
I believe it was Schneider with the face mask. Not sure.
Yep.
86 Stokes.
But that'll be 15 more yards, and the clock will start again. But we're down to 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'm going to already start wrapping up because we're cold enough and wet enough. So instead of
Now, who do the Panthers play next week?
I don't have it,
We do not have it in front of us.
First down.
but they will play next week.
Check your local listings.
Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you, Brad, for gutting this out along with Gary Kaiser and Kurt
Well,
Salt.
I think I've done most of the Falls games since I've been here. I
That's
am
right.
an alumni of Sheboygan
That's
Falls.
right. We hold that against you every day, Brad.
There are moments, yes. And a sack there.
That might be the last play. That is.
Good on the carry.
So the Plymouth Panthers will win 27-6.
You go 3-1 overall and 2-0 in conference. And Coach Knaus has them playing well. We hope the injury report is okay. Williford did not play in the second half. Hopefully it's just a more precautionary than anything.
Well, I want to thank you for gutting us out, and I want to thank everybody for their help.
The whole
and,
gang, Kurt Zope along with Gary Kaiser, thanks a lot for watching. This is Plymouth Panther football.
Yes.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Woo!